I'm Karine, and this is the 250 Cooking Challenge, where if you can cook it, you can book it. By now you know that our challengers have to create a meal for two using only $250. The meals have to be creative, tasty, and appealing, plus they get extra points for the amount of money returned. The challenger who does this consistently for 4 weeks wins $40,000. So far, 2 challengers have hung up their aprons and the remaining 3 are turning up the heat. Let's meet the challengers.
My experience so far with this event has been, very good, but before we started this whole event, using $250 to create a meal for 2, I thought it was madness. But as I actually got through it, I found it to be very, good. It was challenging, creating meals and so on. With $250, it was really invigorating. But as time passed, the challenges came. Rivals were there, one named Angeline, she was my rival, but I came out victorious. I came out on top. So hopefully this week I will win, and definitely I can do it.
This 250 challenge, I didn't know that I could do it. There's challenges doing it because when you go in the supermarket, you can change. You have a dish plan and you just have to change one because the things is not there. You can't pick out like a slice of bread and, unlike when you're in the different area, you can go in a shop and ask one thing. But I've stuck to the plan and, I'm here and I'm gonna win it.
My experience for this challenge has been a challenge, trying to stretch $250, especially shopping in Uptown and going into the supermarket. You just can't get the stuff that you would want to buy. But anyway, I like a challenge and I'm here to win this challenge. Thank you very much.
This week, you'll be required to prepare a breakfast meal for 2 using only $250. You're only allowed to use ingredients purchased with your own money. Now, you'll be judged based on creativity, presentation, taste, and amount of money returned. Now, you'll have 1 hour to do all of your shopping, and remember that seasoning and cooking oil will be provided. Your 1 hour starts now. At the end of this week, one person will have to hang up their apron and go home without the $40,000. This week, your challenge is to create a breakfast meal for 2. You'll have 2 hours to prepare, cook, and plate your meal before presenting it to the judges. Your 2 hours start now. You may take your aprons.
This is supposed to be a really delicious breakfast. Very simple, very basic. So the item that I have purchased for this challenge are liver, banana, sweet potato, sweet pepper, tomato, and cheese.
I'm going to cook steamed fish and food, good old country food. Yam and banana and fish. I didn't get my okra, but it turned out the same way. And that's what I'm cooking for breakfast. It's gonna be loud. Well, I purchased fish, yam, banana, pumpkin, sweet pepper, tomato.
Today I'll be making a wonderful steamed callaloo with fried dumplings and green banana. So it is a quite healthy meal, and I know that the judges will love it, and I know I will score big on the presentation, taste, texture, and all that stuff. And I know everybody else will love it, and I know that I'll win. I bought callaloo, but 2 green bananas, 1 pound of flour, carrots, and tomato.
Lorraine Fong, and today we're chefing on a budget.
Best dressed hoisin garlic chicken gizzard. Start with best dressed chicken gizzard. Season with salt and Scotch bonnet pepper to taste. It's garlic, ginger, and soy sauce. Marinate for 1 hour. Heat pan over a medium flame and add oil. Scoop in small portions of chicken at a time and stir for 5 minutes. Add water and hoisin sauce. Cover and simmer for another 15 minutes. Add onions and scallion to garnish and serve.
Just chicken not your favorite. Me know why you forget.
Is it?
Oh, Lucky the deal maker from Lucky Dollar Furniture and Appliance Store. You want bed, TV, store, dresser, a yes right there. Everything for your house. The deal them sweet. That me I tell you. Just put on little on credit up to 30 months. Up on layaway. Or cash. Straight. You can't lose off a Lucky Dollar. With 9 locations island-wide, you must find a store near you. You can't go wrong at Lucky Dollar Furniture and Appliance Store. Oh, Lucky says so.
little baking powder. Sir, well, no. Are we how I do it?
Yeah.
Not as soft as in.
Golden brown. Oh,
Yeah. Ooh, sorry. Not because it's sticking to mine, but I don't have flow on it. So I should sit on the floor. Should have put in the tomatoes last. Should have put in the tomatoes last. So give it a nice contrast last minute.
okay.
No, tomatoes burning cool fast.
Full time.
Yeah.
Let's start.
Dumplings without, baking powder, so. Pepper. Here, I need a fork. Where's the fork out? Oh, if I put this in there, this won't work. My dumplings are weird. Coffee top look, which is rather strange design. Just for some weird events in already. Something like that. Weird. Yeah.
All right, guys, you have 5 minutes.
streets.
Lucky the deal maker from Lucky Dollar Furniture and Appliance Store. You want bed, TV, store, dresser, yes right there. Everything for your house. The deal them sweet. That me I tell you. Just put on little on credit up to 30 months. Or on layaway. Or cash. Straight. You can't lose off a Lucky Dollar. With 9 locations island wide, you must find a store near you. You can't go wrong at Lucky Dollar Furniture and Appliance Store. Oh, Lucky says so.
This is Lorraine Fong, and today we're chefing on a budget.
Best dressed house and garlic chicken gizzard. Start with best dressed chicken gizzard. Season with salt and Scotch bonnet pepper to taste. It's garlic, ginger, and soy sauce. Marinate for 1 hour. Heat pan over a medium flame and add oil. Scoop in small portions of chicken at a time and stir for 5 minutes. Add water and hoisin sauce. Cover and simmer for another 15 minutes. Add onions and scallion to garnish and serve.
Just chicken not your favorite. Me know why you forget.
Is it 18884 Gas Pro? That's the only number you need to know. 18884 Gas Pro. Safety first, that's for sure. We feel it right. So when you're ready to light, day or night, the blue flame burns bright. So anytime you need cooking gas, call Gas Pro and you get it fast. 18884 Gas Pro. Get attached to the one you know. Gas Pro, the gas professionals.
Last week, we eliminated one more challenger, and the 3 remaining challengers are now ready to face the judges again. This week, our judges are Maxine Felwell, caterer and owner of Reggae Max; Cheryl Foote, chief judge and self-proclaimed foodie; Dominic Williams, a young, aspiring chef; and Clara Bent, food and beverage manager at Springburn Guest House. Now, it's judging time.
I'll invite our judges to taste now. So, can we? It's very crispy. And having said that you went through it was limiting that you had no baking soda. But I don't think it affects the meal. I think it's still creatively done. Mm-hmm. It's still well presented. I am enjoying the taste of the callaloo, and I think it was
Definitely.
Well, Ray. Yes. Quite a bit of my favorites on the plate. Sweet potato wedges with grated cheese. Quite nice. And chicken livers.
Yes.
Oh boy, I know regular beef liver.
Yes,
But the chicken liver, I hope it lives up to my expectations. The banana, I probably would forego. But I'm willing to try the sweet potato.
And she said, dig in.
Dominic, so you go first.
The sweet potato wedges was different.
Yes.
I would like it a little bit more cooked or fried, a little bit crispier, although you have the edges a little bit charred. The banana was well done. Overall, it's something different. Wow. So we did not have to go to Port Royal or Hillshire. This looks like it's all done for us.
On top of the fish, what is that? Is that sweet pepper or
Sponge pan.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all totally. So, shall we dig in?
Sure.
Overall, your presentation was excellent. I'm still tasting the flavor. Wow. Yeah, give you a thumbs up for that. Your vegetables were very crunchy, and your color coordination, excellent.
If I don't go further, I just know this has taught me that I can do just about anything.
Guys, the judges are ready.
Well, that time again.
Tell you again. I can tell you this time around it was very hard. All of you did very well. And even though we may have had some limitations, hope to not, all of you, the food was good. Very good. But I can tell you this person who won really was creative. We thought they thought about family, they thought about taste, presentation, everything. And I must say, the winner for this week is Sharon.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
And please don't think that you're not a winner because you're being eliminated this week. You all did well, and as I said, it's a very hard challenge. I mean, I don't know how I'd do it if it was 250 hours given to make a meal. So, having said that, the person who's leaving us this week, we all thought they would have been back with us, but Ray, this time around, we are going to ask you to hang your apron. And best of luck as you move on.
I'm being basically eliminated, which I'm a bit surprised because I think I did a very good breakfast, traditional breakfast, liver, bananas, and sweet potato. But the judges, they know what they're doing, and I must say I'm very grateful for this experience, and I have benefited a lot from it. And I just want to big up the finalists, and I hope the best person come out to be the winner. Thank you very much.
Last week I won, but there was a little shadow. This week I've come back and there's no doubt about it. I cook it and I can book it. I'm doing this for my son.
Well, one down, only two remain. Join us next week when these two will battle it out for $40,000. I'm Kareen and this is the 250 Cooking Challenge, where if you can cook it, you can book it. One of the reasons why presentation is so important is because we eat with our eyes. I mean, think about it. Before you ever taste anything on the plate, you look at it. If you look at a plate and it's attractive, then you're more motivated to eat it. And that's one of the reasons why we encourage our challengers to make sure that the plate looks good. I mean, this is something that we use in our everyday lives when you're presenting food, especially you mothers know how it is. You want the kids to eat. You want the kids to eat their vegetables. When it's just there on the plate like blah, they'll be like, no, mommy, I don't want that. However, if you cut it in a shape or some type of design, then the children are more motivated to at least try it. And so bear in mind all the time, when you're presenting food to somebody else, even yourself, sometimes you have to trick yourself, let's be serious. Presentation is key. We eat with our eyes before we eat with our mouths. Once again, we want to take the opportunity to thank all our sponsors, starting first with the best dressed chicken, the favorite. Lucky Dollar, there's always a deal. Gaspro, 18884, Gaspro. Apollo Taxi Services, who take our challengers food shopping. Springburn Guest House. Thank you so much. I'm Kareen and you're watching the 250 Cooking Challenge, where if you can cook it, you can book it.